Let's make a large moss wall backdrop for an event. I'm making the project 7 feet tall by 6 feet wide because it'll be the backdrop for photos. And I'll start by taping the dimensions to the wall to get an idea of the scale of the project. Then I'll turn my focus to the placement of the moss. Supermoss was kind enough to send me out some of my favorite preserved moss for this project. I'll be using the squishy reindeer moss in chartreuse, the sheep moss, which would be a nice contrast to how bright the reindeer moss is and much flatter, and this mood moss, which is a good combination of the other two colors and it's nice and pillowy. I'll be using this construction paper to represent the 3 different types of moss I'm using in this project so I can get an idea of the layout. When I'm working on projects this large, I prefer this method because it allows me the ability to easily evolve the layout based on how the scale feels in an actual space, and it gives me a great reference to work from when placing the moss. Be sure to check back for part 2 to see how I construct the wall so that it's able to stand on its own as a backdrop for photos, but can also be hung up as art.